So let's talk about ETC, why it is different from other altcoins, and why this can actually hit $1,000, I think, in the next year, but go way higher in the following years. And I do think is one of the best, if not the best, altcoins you guys could buy right now. And that is what I am buying, and I will show you guys my position later into the video. But there's been some people that have commented on these videos that are saying, why are you pumping this? I'm not pumping this. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Hopefully some of you guys can respect me showing my positions and just take it from this most recent analyst expectations for ETC price going into the future. When one Ethereum Classic coin was $95.63, according to the long-term forecast, Ethereum Classic price will hit $500 by end of 2021 and then $1,000 by end of 2023. Ethereum Classic will rise to $2,000 within the year of 2025 and $5,000 in 2030. Now, I am only estimating and speculating that we could hit $1,000 by the end of this year if the crypto market does remain healthy. But take that with a grain of salt, really come to your own conclusions, do your own research, and you have to have faith in what you are investing in. If ETC drops to $50, are you going to sell it or are you going to buy more? That is the real question. And if you are not prepared to lose 90% of your investment or 10x your investment from here, you should not buy ETC by any means necessary. It's going to be very, very volatile, but I do see the upward trend in cryptos in general, but especially ETC given how undervalued it is compared to other altcoins. Now, with that being said, if you guys get anything useful out of the video, hit that like button for me right now and make me one like button richer. Tickle, tap, touch, or smash it. I don't care what you do or what you call it, but make it turn blue, as well as subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Now, I do also have a Patreon link down below in the description. If you guys do want to check that out, it is very cheap. You can show your support and love in that way as well. That's never a necessity. The only thing that is a necessity is that you hit that like button and comment down below for me. And with that, let's get into it. To kick off this video, let me give you guys a quick history lesson on Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, because Ethereum Classic is the reason why Ethereum exists today. So Ethereum Classic was the very first Ethereum. So the history of Ethereum Classic. Initially, the Ethereum blockchain was established as one network in which transactions were facilitated by using the cryptocurrency Ether of ETH. However, in June 2016, the blockchain was hacked and 50 million worth of funds were stolen. As a result, a split or hard fork was performed to secure the network. Ethereum Classic emerged as a split version of Ethereum's blockchain, the other being Ethereum itself. The split was performed to return the stolen funds to their original owners as per the records prior to the hack. This resulted in a fork leading to the two versions existing simultaneously. The newer network, or Ethereum, uses ETH or Ether as its cryptocurrency, while the older one, renamed Ethereum Classic, uses ETC. Says, the concerns of Ethereum Classic. Although Ethereum and Ethereum Classic offer smart contracts and are after the same market, Ethereum has gained in popularity as the more legitimate of the two networks. Also, Ethereum's ETH is second only to Bitcoin as the most popular cryptocurrency in the world. And then, one of the biggest limitations to ETC as of right now is the potential limitations when it comes to scalability. Typically, the network can handle 15 transactions per second, but that number is far less than payment networks such as Visa, which handles more than 1,000 transactions per second. Although Ethereum Classic has gone through many software upgrades, the scalability of its payment systems remains to be one of its biggest challenges going forward. One of the biggest reasons Ethereum Classic is considered not as safe as Ethereum is because Ethereum has 17 times more computing power devoted to mining and securing the network than Ethereum Classic, because that is basically how the blockchain works. The more miners that are facilitating these transactions, the more verifications they do get, and the more issues that can be found and solved by your computers that are actively mining and can be detected out and taken care of. So once more people do start to mine Ethereum Classic, which they are doing right now as the price does go up, the network does tend to get larger over time, then that'll definitely be good as far as a security threat is concerned. More validation or more miners, the better. Also, one of the biggest reasons I'm so bullish on ETC, and I think it's one of the best cryptos to buy right now, is because Ethereum Classic and Ethereum can do the same smart contracts, but Ethereum Classic can do them for a fraction fraction of the price. A simple smart contract with no complex business logic costs around $7,000. More advanced contracts cost up to $45,000 and more. It's not uncommon large organizations with specified knowledge ask up to $100,000. In addition, don't forget about the cost for developing your contract on the main net. That is the pricing for smart contracts on Ethereum. Now, this might have changed because I know it revolves around a lot of buying some of these coins because they don't just get paid out, for nothing for facilitating these transactions. It does cost coins to cause these transactions to be facilitated, and that is what the miners do get rewarded on. So it does cost some money, and this does probably fluctuate a lot, and I could not find anything definitive on Ethereum Classic, but much the same way as I pointed out in previous videos, Ethereum is like the name brand pharmaceutical drug, and Ethereum Classic is like the cheaper generic drug. Now, once we start to get more miners, like I've already said, and the network does prove to be more secure, then people will start to choose to take the generic drug or Ethereum Classic with this example, then that'll be really good for Ethereum Classic shareholders. So above all that, the reason I'm the most bullish on ETC out of any other altcoin is because the simple comparison between altcoins, the functionality, and the adoption of the technology, Ethereum Classic is the clear winner here because you don't want to buy the hype per se. You want to sell the hype. And Ethereum Classic, while it has went up quite a bit, it has definitely not got anywhere near the amount of hype that other cryptocurrencies have gotten. You could see Ethereum Classic is only ranked number 18 and it's on about 200,000 watch lists. Compare that to Doge, which is on 810,000 watch lists. So, 3.5 times more people are actively watching Doge, at least on this website, and that number is way higher just in general. But as far as a market cap basis, we are at 10,935,000,000 with Ethereum Classic, and Dogecoin is currently almost 7 times bigger by market cap, and that is all that matters. Essentially, you're taking the circulating supply, which this is the market cap, you're taking the circulating supply and you're timesing it by the share price, and that will give you the market cap, and that'll come out to this number right here. So essentially taking all the coins, adding them up, and that's what you get. Just because Dogecoin is 51 cents and Ethereum Classic is $94, Ethereum Classic is much, much cheaper. Ethereum Classic is 7 times cheaper. Now, there is a different level of hype between the two. Elon Musk and Tesla they've been hinting at letting people use Dogecoin for purchases of Tesla. So they're kind of in a different range of their a different spectrum, because they're obviously getting hype where Ethereum Classic is not, but that can change really fast in the crypto world. And even if you compare it to a Cardano is valued even more than Dogecoin at 73,207,000,000, and they have a circulating supply way more of 32 billion coins. So essentially same thing, you take that, the circulating coin supply, times it by the price, and you get the market cap, which is the only important thing. And for this one, this is valued at over 7 times Ethereum Classic's market cap and is being watched by even more people than Dogecoin, at least on coinmarketcap.com. So you're definitely not buying nearly as much hype on Ethereum Classic as you are on Cardano or Dogecoin. And, to be quite honest, Elon could come out and say that he'll accept all cryptocurrencies that use a small amount of power, and Ethereum Classic would fit that categorization. Now, if you guys want to get more technical on this and you don't want to just compare it to a couple of the bigger or more hyped up cryptos, you could do something like this. Exclude Bitcoin and Ethereum, but take the number 3 crypto to the number 23 crypto, take the total market cap, add it all up, and then divide it by 20, and you would get a rough estimate of what the whole sector should be worth. Now, I'm not going to take the time to do that because I would much rather talk about the technical analysis, and I do think it's a pretty much widely adopted fact that Ethereum Classic is way more undervalued than most cryptocurrencies. It'll it'll come in way higher if you guys do that calculation for yourself. And I do recommend you guys do that if you are heavy in cryptos, because it is nice to know a baseline level or a average for different cryptos, the top 20 cryptos. But I would leave out Bitcoin and Ethereum just because they're monstrous sizes. But it'll be good if you guys are invested heavily and want some peace of mind to an average relative, price or market cap that Ethereum Classic should be trading at. Now, as far as the technical analysis, we may get a death cross here, which is when the 50-day moving average crosses below the 200-day moving average. And they are pretty much diverged right now. It is slightly under the 200-day moving average, which is the blue line, and the orange line is the 50-day moving average. But it's bullish when the 50-day moving average were to go above the 200-day moving average. That is a very bullish sign, and I'll show you guys that did happen right here on the back of the chart. We see right over here when it passed above right here, and then you get this big rally to the upside, which wasn't too big, honestly. It was about $10 to the upside, a little bit more than that at times, but it does slightly look like we could be going into a death cross, but it's really too soon to tell. I will be watching this closely because this is a big signal for traders, and a lot of the time it's option traders, but people trade crypto a lot too, so I do believe the same technicals do apply. But if we do pull it out a little bit, it looks like we're holding obviously firm our $67 support level, and even if we pull it out to right here, we're still only above or under our $100 support level or consolidation level I was talking about in the other videos, just slightly. And I mean, we have bounced up from our low from the sell-off today at $87.50 to about $93 and $94. Webull says we're almost at $93. So if we can get above this maybe tonight and hold this $100 mark, that is looking very good. You could just see all the movement we do get over $100. We go from 100 to 110, 115, come back down to 100, go back up to 112, come back down, consolidate out, sell off on Elon's tweets. It's always Elon's tweets, it seems like, and then bounce back up above 100 and then sell off on another Elon tweet. And I do expect to bounce up. I don't think this is going to lead to a prolonged downtrend, and even if it did, I would really be looking for strong support around the $77 mark. That's kind of what it looks like here. That's where we bounce off of every single time. As far as the resistance level, it's still about that 115 mark. It's where we sold off here, sold off here, sold off here. So that is 3 sell-offs, and that's pretty much where we were consolidating out for quite a while after our major rally to the upside. Don't hold me to this. Technical analysis is simply the practice of looking at previous price action with other factors and indicators and trying to determine what is going to happen next. So I do believe, like I said in the last video, it was looking good. We had a golden cross going on, but we get an Elon tweet out of nowhere. So really anything is possible here if all goes well and we don't get more Elon tweets that are negative for crypto. I do think we will go above our $100 support and consolidation level and hold that 100 to 110 range, 115 range really, until we do get a breakout to the upside, possibly on some good news from Elon. I don't know, that's kind of far-fetched right now, but let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video as well. What else do you guys want me to cover? Crypto stocks, let me know. Give me your feedback, as well as like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. That is going to wrap it up. There is a Patreon link in the description. Check that out if you want to as well. I will see you guys later. Careful in the crypto markets. Take care.